Okay, everybody, it is Wednesday, December 12th. Hello, and it's Wednesday afternoon here in Hawaii, and yeah, it's pretty nice. So this is going to be a short feed, and it is going to be centered on agency. Okay, I love agency. Pay attention, because it goes a long way. All right. So for many years, I taught young women, and here's what I used to have them recite. I would say to them, what is agency? They would say back to me, the right to choose. And I would say, ask them, choose between what? They would say to me, choose between good and bad. And I would ask them, and what can't we choose? And they would recite back to me, consequences and blessings. You want to catch that again? Here's what it is. What is agency? The right to choose. Choose between what? Good and bad. What can't we choose? Consequences and blessings. That said, we make choices every day, millions and millions and millions of choices. And we make them fast or we make them slow, but we make them nevertheless. Some choices, actually most choices, we have more than just good or bad options. We have good, better, and best. You have the good decision, the better decision, and the best decision. Kia, congratulations on your engagement. I cannot wait. Okay, anyway, so good, better, best, yeah, on your choices. Here's a little tidbit to think about. Your rate. You have a choice, even in that situation. You can choose to feel sorry for yourself, victimize yourself, and see life as a victim or through victim's eyes, or you can choose to forgive, let it go, and carry on with perhaps strength that you never knew you had. That said, let's flip the situation a little bit even further. Let's talk about murder. So you're the one murdered. You still have a choice, okay? You have a choice, because as we know, life goes on past this life. Carlene, you can choose to hold anger towards that person for taking your life, or you can choose to forgive and let it go. And those who know and love you have the same choice. They can choose to hold on to that vengeance and want to apply vengeance themselves, or they can choose to let it go. There's a guy in this community. I love this particular experience. This is years ago. And he lives across Hokilau, and his son was run over. He was a child, and he was a little child. He was crossing Cam Highway and was hit by a car and killed. His dad ran out, grabbed him, held him. Of course, as you can imagine, the chaos and the commotion. And in that very same moment, looked at the driver, went over to hold the driver and say that he forgave the driver for killing his son. They're fine. They're good today. Anyways, so that said, people, we have a choice in some of the, even the most extreme and crucial circumstances. The worst it ever gets is when you have a choice between good and bad. But leading all the way up to that, your choice is usually good, better, best. You make the good decision, the better decision, or the best decision. That's usually, generally, how most decisions will flow. Very rarely does it come right down to good or bad, but even in that extreme and crucial circumstance, you still have a choice, good or bad. So how do you choose? And how do you make your decisions? How do you choose in life? There's a quote that I really love. I'll tell you where it's from after. Anyways, he says this. He says, every man dies, not every man really lives. That said, we all are blessed with a life. How are we going to live that life? Are we going to live that life just surviving, skating by and hoping that things are okay and turn out okay? Or are we going to dive in and sucker everything we can out of life and live it to the fullest, live it? I got no challenge for you today. I think we're full of challenges right now. I'll give you one later. But that's my message for today. Little piece of thought on agency. I love agency. I'll talk a little bit more later about that. But anyways, tomorrow we're going to have a little jam session, Jolene and I'll have 2 other friends with me. So if you want to join us, it's going to probably start about 6 o'clock Hawaii Standard Time. You can jump on live. And by the way, you can send over your requests. Now, if we do them, that's another thing. But you can go ahead and jump online if you want to watch. We're going to be dinking around like some of us Laie girls do. And if you want to give us requests, not a problem. If not, you want to just jump on and enjoy, you're welcome to do that too. However, that said, that is my message for today. I hope you guys have a great, awesome night and evening and dive in and love every minute of your life. Every minute. I love you guys and thank you for being such the crew that you are. I love each one of you. Let me know how your challenges are going, and I will see you back here on Sunday. Stay tuned.